quietest way to cross the Netherlands might also be one of the most revealing. No engine roar, no petrol station pause, just a soft hum, a full battery, and a country where the next city, coast, forest or village often feels just around the corner. Welcome to Orange Horizons, a podcast for travellers to the Netherlands who want to experience more than just the obvious. In this episode, we explore the Netherlands by electric car, not as a futuristic idea, but as something very practical, already happening on city streets, beside motorways, near beaches, villages, museums and national parks. Because in the Netherlands, electric driving fits the landscape surprisingly well. Distances are short, roads are well maintained, and charging points are almost literally everywhere. The Netherlands is a compact country. That matters. You can wake up near the coast, have lunch in a historic city, and end your days somewhere in the hills of South Limburg. For an electric driver, that means fewer long, empty stretches, less planning stress, and more freedom to follow a slower, more curious route. The Netherlands has more public charging points than any other country in the European Union. There are more than 200,000 public and semi-public charging stations, with new ones still being added. That does not mean every journey needs to revolve around charging. Quite the opposite. The infrastructure is there so you can think less about the battery and more about where you are going. A good first route? Try the Dutch coast. Drive through Zeeland, where wide skies meet the Delta Works. Stop near Neeltje Jans or one of the coastal towns, and take time to understand how much of this country has been shaped by water. The roads are calm outside peak holiday moments, and the landscape gives you space to breathe. In Dutch cities, the electric car is welcome, but it is not always the main character. That is an important thing to understand. Amsterdam, Utrecht, Rotterdam, The Hague and Maastricht are all working to make their centres cleaner and calmer. So yes, you can arrive by electric car, but once you are there, it often makes more sense to park at the edge of the city and continue by tram, metro, train, bike or on foot. Park and ride locations, or P+R, are useful here. These parking lots are usually on the outskirts of bigger cities, connected to public transport, and many have charging points. So while you are wandering along canals, visiting a museum, or sitting down for lunch, your car can recharge quietly in the background. In Utrecht, for example, park outside the historic centre and walk into a city of wharf cellars, church bells, and small cafes. In Rotterdam, leave the car behind and take the metro toward the river. The city is best experienced at street level, between bridges, bold architecture, and the movement of the Maas. Electric driving also opens up routes beyond the obvious city break. Take the north. The islands Texel, Terschelling and Ameland can be part of an electric journey, while Vlieland and Schiermonnikoog are largely car-free. That difference tells you something about the Netherlands. Mobility here is not just about getting everywhere by car, it is about choosing the right rhythm for the place. On the Wadden coast, that rhythm is slower. Tides matter, ferries matter, wind matters. Bring walking shoes, check ferry times in advance, and do not rush the crossing. The journey is part of the experience. Or head south toward Maastricht and the vineyards of Limburg. The roads begin to roll more gently here, villages sit between hills, terraces fill in the afternoon. It feels different from the flat postcard version of the Netherlands, and that is exactly why it is worth the drive. There is one honest point to make about electric travel. It is greener, but it is not magic. Charging with renewable electricity matters. But not every public charger runs fully on green power all the time. However, you can request a green charging card, for example from Green Choice or Green NL, which compensates grey electricity use through renewable energy certificates or planting trees. So if sustainability is part of your reason for choosing an electric car, check your charging card before you travel. It is a small step, but a meaningful one. And remember, the most sustainable kilometre is often the one you do not drive. Combine the car with trains, ferries, walking routes and bikes. That is where the Netherlands works best. Before you set off, here are a few practical things that can make the trip smoother. First, check your plug type. Most public chargers in the Netherlands use the Type 2 Mennekes plug. Fast chargers often use CCS combo. Make sure your car has the right cable. Second, arrange a charging card or app before you arrive. There are many providers and not every foreign card works everywhere. Third, use charging maps to see live availability. Oplaadpalen.nl and ChargeMap are useful for checking where chargers are and whether they are already in use. And fourth, if you park at a charging point, actually plug in. And if paid parking applies, pay for parking as well as charging. Otherwise, that quiet electric stop can become a very Dutch parking fine. Electric driving in the Netherlands is not about speed, it is about access. To the coast, to smaller towns, to landscapes between train stations, to places where you can stop because something catches your eye. A dike, a village square, a line of trees, a ferry waiting at the water. The battery helps you move, but the real journey begins when you slow down. Next time on Orange Horizons, we'll explore pride in the Netherlands, not just as a celebration, but as a story of visibility, freedom, community, and the ongoing journey toward equality. From rainbow-coloured canals to smaller local gatherings, we'll look at how pride is experienced across the country and what it says about the Netherlands today. Are you curious to discover more? Head over to holland.com for tips and stories. Don't forget to subscribe to Orange Horizons and leave a 5-star review if you liked the episode. This episode was produced by Break the Wire Concepts on behalf of the Netherlands Board of Tourism and Conventions. Editorial direction from Manon Weiss and Ger de Gram. And yes, the voice you heard was generated by AI. The charging cables, ferry crossings, and roadside snack stops, however, are all very real. Thanks for listening, and see you on the next Orange Horizon.